In this lab, we're going to connect to another machine using RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol. So first, we're going to type remote, then go to the remote desktop connection. Then we have to type the internal to IP address to try to connect it. And we receive this message because the remote desktop can connect to the remote computer for one of these reasons. One can be the service not enabled, the remote computer may be turned off, or the computer is not available on the network. So we're gonna check why, or determine why we cannot connect it. And so we had to ping that IP address to see the status of the other computer. So we go to command prompt. We ping So we received 4 packets, and we were able to ping the other computer. So that's why we're going to be eliminated that reason number 2, that is the computer is on instead of off. So the reason can be the remote computer is not available on the network. So for this reason, we need to go to the Windows internal number 2 computer. Then we go to Start Computer. Then we go to Computer Properties. Then we go to the Remote Settings. And we see here that the system is not allowing the connection. And this is for the file. So we want to try to put here and allow connections from computers running any versions of remote desktop. We press OK. Then we go OK to check, and then it will say it's giving it this warning. So the computer is saying that this cannot be connected automatic. So we had to disable the remote desktop firewall. The Windows firewall service is not running. So we need to enable this. So then we go to Control Panel, then System and Security, Windows Firewall. And here we go to the Use Recommended Settings. And then we go to Restore Default. Then we need to turn off or on the firewall. Right here is on, and right here also the public network locations is turned on. Press OK. So now we go back to the steps 9 where it says that try it again. Now that we already turn on the firewall, go to computer, properties, remote settings. Then we try again. It's OK. Now the system let us go through. Now we go back to the internal number 1, and we're gonna try to connect again with a remote desktop connection. And we put the IP address, and we put connect. Now it's giving us permission that we need a password. So we need to put the password. And we press OK. Now after a brief period, the system is giving a certificate warning us to if we still want to connect to this computer. So we press yes. So now the computer is just securing the connection. So now we can see here on the top the IP address from the internal number 2. To verify that we are in the remote machine Windows 2K8 R2 internal 2, we're going to start, click the start. And then we go to computer. And then right click properties. And then we can check here the computer name. It's right here. Domain and work and work group settings. So now we're gonna disconnect it. Go Windows Security. Here we log off to disconnect. And it's done. So we have three questions. Question number one, what protocol handles a terminal services connection to a Windows-based PC? And the answer is RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol. Second, when you establish a connection to a remote host using remote desktop connection, what appears at the top of the screen that lets the user know they are connected to a remote machine? You should see the answer is you should see a screen indicating that the remote desktop connection is attempting to establish a remote connection with an IP address number. Question number three, at what layer of the OC model does RDP primarily function? Answer is layer 6 of the OSI model. The presentation layer deals mostly with how data is presented.